nothing left. I would scream, but there is no voice left. I would cry, but there are no tears left. I'd fight, but there is no strength left. Friends of family and strangers and my family used to rape me. Make me abort the babies I had. Then us kids would be made to do things with the adults and the animals. And then a sacrifice would happen. At home it was my nan. Like goats and donkeys. About everyone who was there, which must have been about 20. You know, from 10 to 20 people. If it was a big ceremony, it used to be 30. I know what's true and what's not. Now I know what I saw.
This couldn't be a terrible dream, a nightmare that you're reliving.
No. It's no dream. It's a nightmare, but it's not one you can wake up from. It's there all the time.
This couldn't be a terrible dream, a nightmare that you're reliving.
No. It's no dream. It's a nightmare, but it's not one you can wake up from. It's there all the time.
This really happened, you're quite sure of that?
Yeah.
I believe Teresa's story. It's exactly the same story as I've heard from men who says they've done it, where there was talk of human sacrifice.
And they had a coffin-like box that children were put in with spiders and snakes and the lid shut and left in there. I would have come out deranged. I could not cope with that mentally at all.
You have evidence to back up stories like Teresa's, that this is really happening?
Well, we have that age of child, 6, 5 and 4, giving information that ties up with Teresa. How do those children know? How do those children able to describe rituals, to talk about ceremonies, to talk about sacrificing animals? How do those children know?
Nightmares, imagining it?
You can't imagine those things at 3 and 4 years old, and you also don't have the evidence of anal sex abuse and oral sex abuse and all that other abuse that clearly those children have experienced and endured.
During these ceremonies, was Satan, the devil, ever referred to?
He was called Lucifer.
There were doctors there at that house?
Yeah, there was 2, I think. Yeah, and a nurse.